Ah, another beautiful day to play Roblox. You already know what time it is, boys. It's time to react to more Roblox drama. Just, of course, we are.
Oh, here we go again.
Now, right here, we got a channel called, I don't know how to read that. But I'm gonna leave a like because if I'm watching their video, I might as well leave them a like. You feel me? You can see this channel, it's all about drama. But as I believe, always imitate success. And this person has a lot more subscribers than me. So let's keep doing this, all right? And of course, now that your boy See the Death is into Forsaken and now I'm playing more Forsaken, well, guess what the drama's about, guys?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Guys, it's a minefield out there. Oh my god. Of course, here we go.
So recently, the Roblox developers behind Forsaken finally gave the players an official update on what's been happening behind the scenes, and what they tweeted has sparked a lot of backlash.
Oh,
In their
God.
announcement, they wrote, "With help from Soul, Forsaken has returned to the development team. Basil and Haitoka will still be leading the game. Harriet and his team have been removed."
What?
At first glance, this might seem like progress, but that one line, "with help from Soul," led a lot of players to believe that Soul is currently rejoining the development team. It didn't help that a developer for an entirely different Roblox game followed up with Haitoko's tweet claiming that Soul was a victim, essentially helping Soul by giving him a platform. And honestly, I think that's insane, considering the horrible things that Soul's been accused of and even admitted to. In this video,
Oh my god, horrible things. What kind? Okay. Oh my god, as you can see, Roblox drama always goes hand to hand with Discord, no matter what.
to fully understand why this new announcement caused so much backlash, let's quickly recap everything that led up to this moment, because Forsaken isn't just another Roblox developer drama, it's one of the most disturbing dramas the platform has seen in years. The original creator of Forsaken, Soul Driven Love, also known as Robotic Developer, was exposed in a
did not know
44-long
that.
video filled with serious accusations, including
Oh.
sharing images of a 16-year-old in front of other minors in a
Oh.
Discord server, catfishing victims, manipulating them
Oh,
emotionally,
hell
and
no.
threatening to reshare those images as blackmail, defending a platform including a Forsaken developer named Stoppy Blue, who was known for disturbing child-related roleplay and only removing him
my
when
God.
public backlash forced action.
What?
They were also financially supporting a hate crime perpetrator named Fungus, a teenager who attempted to murder someone in a racially motivated using money
What?
from Forsaken to fund that type of behavior. They also created and inserted content of a victim's
Oh.
character into a modded game, which Soul admitted could be considered. They also drove victims
Oh
to
my God.
hospitalization, including one person who was manipulated by them under two separate accounts, one where he harassed her and one where he pretended to be a friend. Despite all of this, Soul publicly claimed that he changed, but leaked DMs told a completely different story. He admitted that he had not changed and never changed,
God.
called himself a monster, and confessed to betraying his team by secretly selling the game behind their backs for personal gain. Then came the PR stunt. The Forsaken dev team, Basil and Haitoko, announced that Soul had stepped down and the game was now under their control. But behind the scenes, leaked chat logs told a very different story. The ownership transfer was faked originally to claim public outrage.
So that was a lie.
Oh my
Soul's
God.
girlfriend Ava, also known as Star Driven Love, admitted that Soul was still involved and that the whole handoff was to prove that Soul was taking accountability.
You gotta understand, all this is in Discord. This is not even in Roblox, bro. This is all in Discord. And the crazy thing is, these people are talking to their own friends, and their own friends are throwing them under the bus. It's the craziest. I honestly hate Discord. It's the most treacherous place I've ever seen. This is crazy. But at the same time, if you are trying to convince somebody to go to Discord, it's because you want to talk about things that you're not allowed to talk in Roblox. Roblox has the ability to chat with others. Like, this is what exposes children to danger, taking them to a place like Discord. I'm an adult. I am an adult. I don't have to worry much about that. But as children, if somebody lures you into Discord and your child, you should be skeptical of that person, period. Now, right here, we have the channel that started it all, and for me at least. This is the first video of a drama I pressed, and it took me in a dark rabbit hole. So, let's like the video, because, to be honest, dude, they got 1.35 million subscribers. So, you can see how people in the Roblox community love drama. You see? So, maybe I'll reach the 1 million subscribers. Maybe. Guys, like and subscribe. Wink, wink. I'm sorry, but this is the channel if you want to check it out. It's called No Text to Speech. Let's continue the story.
Truly disgusted at both Roblox and Discord for how they have dealt with predators on their platform. Because we have Discord blatantly hiding a problem and pretending that it's fixed, and we have Roblox, a company that refuses to do the absolute bare minimum.
I know.
There's someone on Roblox called the Official Teddy. Now, this is a
We
dude
already know
who is
this.
infamous across Roblox. And by the way, massive shout out to Green Lego Cats for documenting a lot of this.
Green Lego
The
Cat.
Official Teddy was terminated on Roblox back in 2022 because he made dating games. And immediately after being banned, he made an alt account and he continued making those dating games.
Of course.
In fact, if you make an account on Roblox, when you go to the Roblox homepage, you will see one of the Official Teddy's games. It's called the Boys and Girls Club Hangout roleplay. There's always got to be roleplay at the end. And just by looking at the thumbnail, if you're lonely, try this game. If you put this thumbnail on a f***ing porn website, it
Oh
would not
my
be out of
God.
place. Now let's actually look inside of this Roblox game that I'm talking about. First off, there's beds in a hangout game. Like when you have a boys and girls club hangout and there's a bed that someone modeled and put in the game, there's no excuse for it, right? Why am I even trying to explain the bed stuff? Because when I look directly underneath, we have Roblox characters in underwear.
Oh,
on
of course
game
we
with
do.
a smirking emoji, there's
Of
also
course.
ABC to make out in a server.
What is going
Girl
on?
Only. The best part about this image is that this is not like a 14-year-old girl who's, oh my gosh, we're having a sleepover. This is some old man who is playing Roblox with one hand. This
Facts.
game is basically a tool used to match
Oh.
hormonal teenagers
Oh, hell
with
no.
old ass men.
Oh, hey, I'm just about to go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
Actually, I
Oh,
don't even really
no.
need to say that because this person said, can we this
Oh,
is in Roblox.
snap.
A kid's game. In fact, in these games, it turns out that the developers behind it would allow you to do emojis where you can hug people. Nothing wrong about that. It's a little bit different when you have hugs where someone is straddling you. They
Oh.
also have animations where you can do push-ups, and you do push-ups on the bed. In fact, Schlepp here, a Roblox YouTuber who talks a lot about this, they posted a tweet where someone emailed them that their
Another drama
8-year-old
channel?
sister was playing Roblox, and they
Oh.
basically took the iPad away from them because
Oh.
they saw this on their screen.
Hell
Two
no.
Roblox characters, presumably bricked up or
What
something.
is
And to
go-
really
what
drive
is
the
wrong
point
with
home, There
people?
would be people asking, do you have a mobile? Asking for people's numbers.
Oh.
And the whole purpose
You
is
see?
to get these kids off of Roblox
I
onto
know.
more of an unmoderated system.
Where you're
the
not
phone number.
safe.
I'm picturing in my brain the To Catch a Predator Chris Hansen text
Facts.
transcripts. That is the next step of this stuff. Now, thankfully, this dude is like, I'm 10. I don't know my number,
Oh,
which just makes things
yeah.
even worse. Now, after
Oh, God.
almost 3 years and 250 million combined visits across the official
Oh.
Teddy's games, Roblox
Oh my God, why are so many people visiting this game? You know what's messed up? Even the people that want to investigate what the game is about are basically supporting the game by visiting it. You shouldn't even visit it. You shouldn't. Just looking increases the number. Oh my God. Well, it really seems like this gets darker and stinkier. Let's go. Let's take a look.
Even if Teddy gets banned, that money that he's making, he's still going to get it from Roblox. He's still financially incentivized
wow,
to
they're
continue
paying
making
him.
these dating games. And they're going to use this group to promote Teddy's next games, which he's already planned out for. Because
Of
there's the rule
course.
Teddy 2. Because Predator 1 was so good, they decided to make Predator 2. Now, I'm specifically
Oh.
calling Teddy a Predator because I genuinely think you have to be mentally to make a game like this and make money off of it and not
Facts.
have your morality and your ethics tell you that this is wrong.
Wow.
Roblox, if all 3 of those accounts aren't banned and this isn't banned, genuinely you are a failure as a company. Now, I want to take a break from Roblox for a second and talk about Discord because yes,
Discord
kind of got lost in the sauce there, but
Hello guys, it's Jovan, and you know what time it is? Discord time!
6 months ago, I made a video talking about how Discord is fueling Roblox's condo problem. And if you don't know condo games on Roblox,
no!
Roblox doing the naughty. You can see the screenshot.
I hate it.
You can put your brain together.
Oh
and
no,
figure
and
out
I
what's
hate it
going
in the
on
bad
here.
way.
And what people would do is they would make Discord servers dedicated to Roblox condos because once Roblox would ban the game, they just re-upload the game in the Discord
What?
server and everyone else would join. And what happened that
Are
I
you
showed
kidding
people
me?
is that you can go into Discord, you can go to Discord's own discovery feature where they promote servers and allow people to search through servers, and you could search for condo. And there were a bunch of Roblox condo games. So literally anyone on Discord could be exposed to Roblox.
Damn, I didn't even
games,
know
and
you
it
could
be a
search for
predator looking
Roblox
for it,
games
or
in
it could be
Discord?
just a kid stumbling across it and now they're becoming a victim. And Discord did something, boys, because if I search up condo, no results are found.
Well, there
But
you
the title
go.
of this video is
That's a
talking about
win.
how Discord is disgusting. And the reason why is that if you just remove the O and you type in cond, the servers still
Are you
pop
serious?
up. And these are the exact same servers that I have talked about in my condo video that I made back in December
You
of
got to be kidding me, bro.
2024. It has been 6 months, and these disgusting predator servers are still up. Discord acknowledged that this was a problem, and instead of banning these servers, which is what they should have done, they instead just hid the servers. They can still make condo games, and they can still find victims on Roblox.
So that was a lie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so there you go. Discord is part of the problem. You see, not only Roblox pretends like they are doing something and then they look the other way. And then we got Discord pretending like they're doing something. These people hold no morality. All they want is business and money. And that's a fact. That's the fact of the world. That's why you got to grow up and learn about politics so you could vote and actually have people change the laws to fix these problems. That's why people go and vote. Oh my God. All right, let's keep going. Oh no, I'm scared.
How the f does that make sense?
I
Why
know.
didn't Discord ban these servers? And the only thing I can think of is, again, it all comes down to money. Because if I go to this condo Discord
I told you.
server, you'll notice that it has 50 boosts. To buy a Discord boost, it costs you money. So this is like $250 a month. This one has 203 boosts, which is $1,000 of value per month. And it really makes you think, like, are you allowed to be a predator on Discord or Roblox if you make enough money for the company, or the company just ignores you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Like, Discord doesn't ban these servers. When they ban the server, they lose the boost. When they ban the people in the server, these people buy Discord Nitro. They buy avatar decorations. They spend money on Discord because they're chronically online losers. And those Roblox predators, they buy skins and accessories to look cool and more appealing to kids, or so they blend in like kids. Why did Teddy get unbanned? Because his games make money for Roblox. Where does this end? What does this lead to? The blunt reality is that these companies have no financial incentive to keep kids safe, and parents need to understand that. Roblox isn't going to keep your kids safe. Discord isn't going to keep your kid safe. It is your kid at the end of the day. You need to make sure your kid is safe.
Hi.
Okay.
And if you have like a young brother or sister, make sure they're not falling into these predator
I
traps.
know.
Look out for them as well. And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, Teddy has his own Discord server, and I wish I could read, because I was looking through their channels, and there's this guy Fisk here, who is the co-owner. Now, this is Daniel, who is actually popular on Twitter because he was caught having blank in that child.
Are you serious?
This dude is so mentally far gone. And it's easy to see why, because we can read his Discord messages. Woo! I'm excited to lose my faith in humanity. Because he was talking to someone named Zippy, who is clearly an e-girl. Already things are off to a bad start.
Ah, you're teasing me. Not
When they were saying
Okay.
hi, they're having a conversation, and Daniel said, "I'm struggling, and you may know why." All because of the hate on Teddy.
Of
Sibby said, "I
course.
don't know why they're hating on Teddy. Could it be because he has a child dating game? No. Daniel doesn't know either. They just have nothing better to do. And the only better thing that Daniel had to do is doing the naughty in the same Roblox game that he doesn't see a problem with. Because he says there are more worst games on Roblox than Teddy's. So him
I don't even know
doing
if that's
this in
true.
Roblox, in
I
his
hope
mind,
not.
is okay because there are people doing worse things. I know for a fact these guys know what they're doing is wrong, but they try shielding themselves by saying that other people do worse things. Therefore, what they're doing is okay. The mental gymnastics these guys do is just it's so blatant.
Stop it. Get some help.
And now this goes full circle back to Forsaken, because Forsaken was one of those games that decided to opt out of the egg hunt because they were so disappointed in what Teddy did. And now it seems like Forsaken is just as bad as any other. And goes to show, we don't know these people hiding behind these games, and a lot of them are just pretending to not be as creepy as the other ones. But how do we know who is who? How do we know?
Which means right now, all we could do is speculate, and that's exactly where the community has every right to be skeptical, because without full transparency, the question will always hang over the story. What did Soul get in return for giving back Forsaken? Let me be clear, this is just speculation based on what we know so far. While Soul may no longer be a part of the development team, I can't help but wonder if she might still be receiving a percentage of the game's earnings behind the scenes. Either that, or this entire reversal, the transfer back from Paria, could have been some part of an attempt to slowly regain trust or re-enter the community.
Oh, God.
I can't confirm either scenario, but it's not hard to question the motive when $1 million deal gets reversed
$1
with no clear
million.
explanation. And that actually leads me to the next part of the video. Around the same time this news was coming out, Marcy, a supposed developer of Tower Defense Simulator and a close friend of Soul, posted a massive statement
no!
In it, Marcy claimed that the $2 million deal wasn't instant, it would only be paid at the end, and it was canceled.
No! Not Tower Defense Simulator! Bro, how many games are... No, no! Oh, God, at this point... I'm gonna turn into a Minecraft tuber. I'm just gonna turn into a Minecraft YouTuber. Guys, is Minecraft dramatic as well? Oh my God. Bro, there's more drama in kids games than real life.
The 400 million Robux involved in the sale was returned to the team, and they also stated that Soul's not a or she was 12 during this incident and was heavily herself. She wants to hold herself accountable, apologize, and has already started changing for the better. Marcy emphasized that Soul will eventually release a full apology and disappear from all public platforms afterward. She asked the community to be respectful and be patient. But here's the thing,
12 years.
We've already seen Soul respond, and if you watch my previous video, you know exactly how that went. Soul's previous apology was one of the worst public responses I've ever seen. It was filled with deflection, sarcasm, and outright immaturity. She ignored the most serious, blamed the victim, and used her own trauma as a shield to avoid accountability. In private messages, Soul literally admitted she never changed, called herself a monster, and even said she betrayed the team on purpose out of spite. That's not growth, that's not accountability, that is someone trying to escape consequences again. And while I do believe people can change, I also believe you can change if you refuse to face what you've done.
While I do believe people can change, I also believe you can change if you refuse to face what you've done.
Marcy's attempt to defend Soul might come from a place of loyalty or compassion, but it ends up minimizing the harm done to victims. He tries to reframe the serial pattern as a tragic misunderstanding. Let me be clear, Soul didn't just make one mistake when she was 13. She continued people into her mid to late teens, all the way through 2023. She used burner accounts, fake identities, and a fake ownership transfer to maintain power and avoid accountability. This isn't teenage confusion. This is manipulation and a calculated damage control. So here's where things...
Okay, let me give my opinion on that, because the fact is that when I was a kid, I made a lot of dumb choices in life. And to be honest, you don't really develop your brain until you're like 25 and above, bro. Like, only when you're like... basically, let's put it at 30. When you're 30 years old, then you actually become a mental adult. You're gonna be a child all the way up till you're 30 because you're gonna think like a child. And that's what I've seen this. There's even people that think their children past that point because they never grow up. There's actually more people in the world that have this child mentality, like man babies and stuff like that, than actually you'll be surprised. And that the younger you are, your brain isn't even fully developed. So the things you do, the thing you don't have the maturity to understand anything, and you're gonna lack empathy, understanding. You just don't have it in your brain. You're not built to make these decisions. The crazy thing is when we're young, we think we know, but later in life we learn that we don't know squat diddly do, and we look back and we say, "Damn, was I stupid?" But that's just facts of life. At the end of the day, the drama in Roblox is never gonna go away because Roblox is run by children for children. And it's just gonna be messed up because the real guilty people here are the Roblox Corporation that are just milking the money out of all these people. And Discord, which is taking advantage of everybody as well. And both companies are just hiding the truth from everybody because, in fact, they don't care. All they want to do is pretend like they care, like most companies in life. But that's just another drama video that I decided to do, imitating success. We should always imitate success, and people really seem to like this because then why would people be subscribing to those channels if not? Oh well, we'll find out. Thank you guys for watching, and remember guys, all this, if it doesn't affect you directly, just, hey, play your games, have fun. I'm not gonna let nothing bother me unless it directly affects me. Stay safe out there, guys. Don't fall victim to these crazy people. Peace.